history, some played. Don't worry, pick your weapon, one target, and go. Don't forget, all you have to do is go. Keep your eyes on target. Never let it go. Go. Don't forget. You are the one that moves. You are the one that moves. You are the one that moves. Your weapon. Love the target. Go. Anyway, big reveal. I'm doing a test. Hello everyone. It's kind of been a while, hasn't it? To be honest, I'm not sure how the audio is hearing. Actually, let me just listen to me just a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Now, I haven't prepared any song as it took me a while just to organize my room a little, organize the stream. It's been a long while since I've done this, so I've been doing a lot of putting up for later. I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know if it's from my intervention or from my what do you call kebab that I ate tonight a few hours ago. So one of those two is not compatible with the other. Anyways, I'm just doing a little practice today for 1 hour because yeah, it's been a while, and the more I'm expecting it, the more I want to do something more incredible or more complicated than it should be just for me to write something. So I just decided that I will take some time, set up a few things, get comfortable, and start writing because, as you probably know, I haven't finished any book yet. So it's 582 days since I started. I tried to do it in 1 year, but hey, I had a lot to learn. I had a lot to learn from everything, to be honest. From working in a different country, moving in a different country, working, relationships, abstinence, and just a lot of things I learned from procrastinating because I never wanted to, but ended up doing it anyway, and falling from virtue, I want to say, but falling back into what do you call those addictions? Not addictions necessarily, but just instant gratification activities, and yeah, those can have so much effect on someone's well-being. You know, it's never satisfying until the end. It's never satisfying until you're dead, I guess. That's one way to put it. Now I'll be doing some, I don't know, 2 20-minute sprints. I'm trying to write something for something else for now until I get back like comfortable on doing the streams. And as I said into the description of the video, it's also a test because I connected my internet to a cable, so I want to see if I can do a full 1 hour stream without any interruptions, or if I get any interruptions from the stream, I want to know why and what is going on actually. So yeah, that's most of what's going to happen during the stream. It's nothing interesting, so unless you want to write or do something for 2 periods of 20 minutes, then you're very welcome. We're gonna start in like 7 minutes with a sprint, and then we're gonna have a break, a 10-minute talking break, or I'm just gonna talk for 10 minutes or so, and afterwards we're gonna do another sprint. We're gonna see what happened during those sprints, and that's about it. I'm just gonna see what happens. Now the audio, I guess it's pretty okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty damn okay. I might have to do some other settings. As I don't think I have any filters with this one. So yeah, no, I don't have actually any filters. So let's just do a bang. I think this one's it. Yep. I'll just do a quick setting right here, just to be on the safe side. I think it's all right. Two, three, four. Now let me just make sure it's making sure yeah, it's decent. There is still some noise suppression. All right, sure. I put some noise suppression here. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Yep, pretty awesome. I guess this is all for today. I have to search for a song that will, not a song, a melody that will play on the background as I always do. Maybe I put the old one. I'm not sure. I will have to search for it. Anyway, life has been very interesting in the past year or so. I've done a lot of challenges to myself. I've challenged myself a lot. It's been also very lonely, I want to say, sometimes. It was a thing I wanted to get into, because not get into, to learn to know it better, to actually know loneliness and what happens and what triggers it, and how does it make you feel, like those sentiments about it, because sometimes you don't have a choice but to be lonely. And when you're like that, you are, many of people just try and search some other people just to not feel lonely. I just try to understand loneliness, and it was a good thing. I did falter a couple of times trying to search for company, but thankfully I have some errors on my Tinder profile, so that's pretty awesome because I get no matches no matter what, because I had this problem before and I'm very thankful for it because I didn't fall into the depression trap because of it. Anyway, I guess it's time we should start one of those things called sprints, right? We're gonna, I have a timer right here. I hope you can see it. Actually, let me just do another test before this. Where is the chat box? Where is the chat box? Testing again. Oh, have I told you that I have an AZERTY keyboard? Well, for some reason, yeah, this is working. However, I'm more curious if where is it? Yeah, it's not appearing. One day I will learn how to use it. Anyway, this is working. That's pretty awesome. Let's get that sprint going. And I'll see you. I'll mute my microphone also, so I'm gonna have a good time. So 3, 2, 1. It's not obscene if it's like this, right? Anyway, sprint. Tring, 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 tring. Wait, okay, okay. Where's the? Oh, damn it! It's here. Whew. All right. Whew. So, let's see. What have I done? What have I done? There was a song, right? I know there was a song. Anyway, I'm writing actually a little poetry, I like to call it. I don't know if it's actually poetry or not, but how many? 75 words. That's pretty awesome, just because I didn't thought about a lot of things. So this was just an impromptu thing. Like I knew I wanted to do something in the sense of some verses, but it's I didn't quite knew where I was going, what direction, what I was going to talk about. And as soon as I started, it started to flow a little, which was pretty interesting. I'd expected to actually make just two verses, but I got like 2, 4, 6, 8 verses, which is pretty cool. But the thing is, they're pretty standard verses, you know, like the child poetry. I don't know why. Wait. There is a word I'm looking for. Google Translate that I'm quite missing. Translate. Not to French. Well. Oh, damn it. Poetry. Poem. I think it's a poem. Yeah, poem. Anyway, yeah, it's a basic poem. It's not very artistically induced, I want to say. It has some artistical things in it, but it's not quite what I expected. Well, it is more than I expected, but it's not the caliber of something really amazing. What was his name? I forgot his name. There is such a cool poet that I forgot. Sam Harris. Okay. Oh, David White. David White has some amazing poems. Let me just see if I can find somewhere. He just has a pleasant voice and Alone. Do you want to hear? A great poem? Okay, let's see. I want to see if this is read by him first, and then I'm just gonna put it here, just for pleasure's sake. Alright, so I'm just gonna post this up. Let me just go here. I hope the audio will be great now that I'm putting it here. So it's just 3 minutes, it's not long, but listen how nice he writes. Wait, even this one, as I heard it, it's a little like sped up. He's talking very, very fast, which is quite unusual, but from what I heard from him. But let's go listen.
This is a piece I wrote called Inevitably Everything is Waiting for You. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone. As if life were a progressive and cunning crime with no witness to the tiny hidden transgressions. As if life were a progressive and cunning crime with no witness to the tiny hidden transgressions. To feel abandoned is to deny the intimacy of your surroundings. Surely, even you at times have felt the grand array, the swelling presence, and the chorus crowding out your solo voice. You must note the way the soap dish enables you, or the window latch grants you courage. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. The stairs are your mentor of things to come. The doors have always been there to frighten you and invite you, and the tiny speaker in the phone is your dream ladder to divinity. Put down the weight of your aloneness and ease into the conversation. Put down the weight of your aloneness and ease into the conversation. The kettle is singing even as it pours you a drink. The cooking pots have left their arrogant aloofness and seen the good in you at last. All the birds and creatures of the world are unutterably themselves. Everything, everything, everything is waiting for you. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone. As if life were a progressive and cunning crime with no witness to the tiny hidden transgressions. To feel abandoned is to deny the intimacy of your surroundings. Surely, surely even you at times have felt the grand array, the swelling presence, and the chorus crowding out your solo voice. You must note the way the soap dish enables you, or the window latch grants you courage. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. The stairs are your mentor of things to come. The doors have always been there to frighten you and invite you, and the tiny speaker in the phone is your dream ladder to divinity. Put down the weight of your aloneness, and ease into the conversation. The kettle is singing, even as it pours you a drink. The cooking pots have left their arrogant aloofness and seen the good in you at last. All the birds and creatures of the world are unutterably themselves. Everything is waiting for you. This is a piece I wrote.
So this is David White. I think that's how you pronounce. All right, David White. Everything is waiting for you. So yeah, he's pretty deep down there with the poetry. Now this was very alert, and I kind of got his point of view a little. I will strive to learn some of the things he does. I do have to buy his poetry things because as I told you earlier, I did have to learn about loneliness and how to contend with it, when how to accept it, how to enjoy it, how to really notice what's going on. And sometimes I would feel quite isolated, but not alone. Sometimes I would feel alone, but mostly isolated, as I was, due to these curfews, due to this language barrier and a lot of things, and pain from the sickness, which got me a new awesome perspective, which is why I think I understand a little from what he was saying, but I don't think I told you that I have a new stone because the other one has disappeared. His name is P2 from... No, it's... Is it? I think in... Yeah, I think in English it's R2. R2. Yeah, I need to verify all the names it can have, this rock. Anyway, R2 in... No, it's S2. S2, yeah, Stony. Stony was the name from stone, so it's stone 2. It's pretty awesome. It comes from the base of a castle that's 2000 years old, so that's pretty awesome. I didn't just took it right there, I just looked around for freshly dropped stones and I took one, so this was it. Anyway, this is ardoise. It's a French kind of stone which is common here, and I like it to meet the stone because I think this is our first writing experience together, and since the other one provided me with a lot of inspiration, I think this one will do so much more, because I was keeping it in my arm, in my hand one day, and I was thinking about like how unlucky people, not me, I was lucky, I had my family around and thing, but unlucky people, how do they, that are truly alone, that just had no other choice but to be excluded and everything, how if they were actually, if you would be excluded from everything for one reason or another, but let's say for not being your fault and for some choices you made or something like that, and would you feel lonely? Would you be lonely? And quite the interesting is that apparently no, because there's a lot of things, there's so much things that surround us, so many things that are waiting for you, like as we speak, there is something waiting for you, for me, and it's sometimes it doesn't have to, you don't even have to do anything, you just have to be there and see it, so it can see you, so you can both acknowledge each other's existence. So yeah, that's kind of my weird way of describing it, but to be honest, I guess it's time for me to actually learn to express myself, so it's gonna be a great adventure. And with that being said, we're gonna do another sprint, another 20-minute sprint, and then we'll close this off. I'm gonna try and adjust these verses that I wrote, and yeah, I'll see afterwards what I'm gonna do with them. Anyway, let's just get the sprint on. All right, it's a 3, a 2, a 1, a sprint, right? Anyway, up. So, anyone around? I guess no one's around. Let's just see. Forgot to see if anyone's around. Hey, have you been doing something? What's up? You've been doing the sprint. Any movement during the sprint? Any productivity? Because I finished my poem. So well, my poem for today. If you want, I can read it to you. Actually, I don't think you have a choice, because I will read it to you, and of course you will like it a lot, because it's me who is listening to it, so I'm gonna like it a lot. Anyway, yeah, I learned to like myself a lot, but yeah, it starts like this. It starts with a quote from Tisetso Maloma. I think that's his name or her name. I don't know. So it starts like this. When pain comes, it must not derail you from your set virtues. If it does, you have failed to practice your virtues by going with the hype of pain. Which I think says a lot. Because I too have gone a lot with the hype of pain, so it is truly an adventure to actually try and overcome it. Not overcome it, but accept that the pain will be the sensation that you will feel, and until it will stop. So especially if you did all in your control to stop it. Anyway, it starts like this, and then here's my verses that I wrote in this hour that I've been live. So it's: time seems to have skipped once again before your eyes. One push from pain has blindsided you from where creation truly lies. It lies down beneath. Again. Time seems to have skipped once again before your very eyes. One push from pain has blindsided you from where creation truly lies. It lies down beneath, it lies at your lowest, it even waits for you in a magical forest. But never will fortune come your way if all you do is lie and complain all day. For fortune moves, and you should as well. And if you ever cross paths, you'll have a story to tell. Now I lift my body in the 90th day, for if I'm hunting, then I am not yet prey. Anyway, that's it. That's what I wrote in, because I've been trying to write for a couple of days, and the intervention came and I moved out and everything. When you're trying to do stuff, there will always come things in your way, and if you associate with pain, then with the pain and the chaos that's going on, without actually continuing to do what you wanted to do, and you forget about it, as you always do. Not always do, but most of the time you do. You just kind of lie there. So that's what I mean, why I use if all you do is lie and complain all day. Now I think the word, I don't think I can use, because it's lay. The world is lay. Oh. Oh no, I thought I was so cool, but by using lie to mean lay and lie at the same time. But lie down, to lie down. Wait. Yeah. It still can be used. I think I can still use it. Lay down. Lie down, but to lay something down. Yes. Yes, it is good. It is good. We can use if all you do is lie and complain all day, because lie has double meaning. Oh, God, I missed this. Oh, yes. God damn it, I need to learn English. Whew. Anyway, let's see if there is something I still want to edit from this. Time seems to have skipped once again before our very eyes. Yeah, because all I remember it was day 4 and now it's day 19. And here we are. Pain has blindsided you from where creation truly lies, of course, and who actually doing stuff. It lies down beneath. Yes, it usually lies beneath at your feet. It lies in front of you, creation, if you just want to accept it. It lies at your lowest. Usually when you're at your lowest, when you're in pain, that's when you have the uttermost ability to create and the uttermost incentive to create. But most of people just, when you lie, when it lies at your lowest, when you get to your lowest, many tend to just not search for creation, but just steal. I want to say steal, but yeah, I think steal. Just steal and lie from the universe, not from people, but from their souls. But it even waits for you in a magical forest. So it waits, creation waits even at your lowest, but it also waits for you when you're feeling very good, you're feeling magical, you're observing everything around. Creation even awaits you there, because in beauty there is always the thing that the beauty was created already and it has more potential for more creation. So never will fortune come your way if all you do is lie and complain all day. Because yeah, fortune can find someone. You can be lucky, you can find luck, you can make sure you do whatever you can to find some luck. It's not always 100% effective. You won't always find luck by striving, by doing stuff, but you will never find luck by just staying and complaining all day, because you're creating no new dimensions, no new opportunities. And I try to consider, like the Stoics consider luck and fortune and life in general, moments that they are fleeting moments and they're always changing. They're never where you expect them to be. They're not um, they're not always in the same spot. It's not, when you're thinking about an objective, you're not thinking, you're actually trying to feel that feeling of reaching the objective. Is not what you're actually feeling while striving for the objective. And that's why fortune moves from you. And instead of just feeling the moment, you should you usually just search for a different place where you think fortune will be, instead of realizing that fortune can be right around the corner if you're doing your thing. That's just an optional thing, fortune. Because it's important that if you ever cross paths with fortune and you get lucky and something good happens to you, at least you will have a story to tell about how you strived, about how you arrived at the moment of meeting fortune. Because I don't think anyone would be able to proudly and virtuously talk about when they met fortune just by sitting and complaining all day, because that's not a thing that would make fortune smile, I think. So the last verses are: now I lift my body in the 90th day, which is today, for if I'm hunting, then I am not yet prey. Is that meaning if I lift my body and just try to do something, if I'm starving for something, because we're all starving for something, should go and hunt. Even if it's a mode of being, even if you go and pick up cherry blossoms or thing, but if you're hungry, you have to go and do something. Because if you're staying and you're hungry and you're waiting for someone to help you, or someone to pass and fortune to pass and give you some food, then you will always be a prey from everyone that moves around, because everyone that moves is hunting for something, hunting for themselves, hunting to survive. So yeah, this was today's poem. And yeah, I had a little fun today. I hope you did have some fun as well. It's about time we end this. I've of course seen one particular error here, but not such a big one, not such an awesome error like I used to get before now. So yeah, if you wanna, I'm gonna do this again regularly. I'm just setting up a schedule this week, because I'm still in, what do you call that, when the hospital tells you to not go to work. I forget what that's called, but I'm in that period for 2 weeks. But I'm trying to make a schedule as if I would be working, and I would use the rest of my time for other things. So yeah, I guess that will be it for tonight. I will be back probably tomorrow. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow. If you want to see if I'm going back, if you want to do another, the next one will be 2 hours. Well, This one was 1 hour and a half, man. But it will be 2 hours. It will be like 3 sprints, I guess. Maybe 4. Yeah, 4 sprints. 4 sprints, it's like 80 minutes. And yeah, kind of like that. We'll just see as time comes. And if you want to do some sprints, some writing sprints, some poetry, some stuff, talking, I'll be right here, just doing my thing. Anyway, if you've been watching this and you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it. Yeah, I would pretty much like it if you like it. And I hope I'll get some inspiration words when I need them, if you're around. So with that being said, let's just like that. Oh, the color coding. I guess the lights are pretty good, right? They look pretty awesome. The sound, from what appears to me, it's pretty great. My stomach is in pain still, so I guess it was the shawarma that I ate, the kebab that I ate, and it's not the operation. And yeah, that would be it for the moment. I do not have a song, I do not have an ending, so this will be the ending. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have done something productive during this hour, or at least you enjoy my poem. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. See ya, and good night.